Thanks for staying with us. The Wisconsin Supreme Court race is getting national attention tonight, just 3 weeks out from the election.
Former U.S. Attorney General in Madison today encouraging young voters to organize support for the more liberal pick. News 3's Amanda Quintana tells us what it means that this race is getting that national attention.
In a room full of young voters,
who's missing class right now?
Former U.S. Attorney General Eric Holder is making a pitch for Rebecca Dallet for the Supreme Court bench.
Judge Dallet strikes me as the kind of judge who will inject that degree of compassion, rationality into the system, as opposed to her opponent, who is, again, supported by, the gun lobby and those who want to take us back.
Judge Michael Skrenak, backed by Republicans and the NRA, Judge Rebecca Dallet with the support of Democrats and more than 200 judges. The race, meant to be nonpartisan, is being compared to the pivotal Democratic wins across the country, including Tuesdays in Pennsylvania.
But now here's a heads up. Here's the next local election that's going to get a ton of national attention. Next month in Wisconsin, they're electing a new state Supreme Court justice.
With Holder donating $140,000 to Dallet through the National Democratic Redistricting Committee, people are paying attention. But an expert says this is a standard April election.
The narrative about this being a national tide, I'm not convinced yet, but we'll see.
UW political science professor Ryan Owens expects the race to be close.
Objectively speaking, I don't think that this is the race to watch. It'll be an interesting race. It'll be a race that shows how energized the left is, but how well mobilized the right is as well.
This week, the Republican Party calling for an investigation into Dallet's fundraising while on the bench. Her supporters know they need the votes of the young students who recently found their voice.
It's going to take record numbers of people to overcome this gerrymandering. It can be done. It certainly can be done.
Amanda Quintana, WISC News 3.
The state Supreme Court race election is scheduled for April 3rd.